G'day and hello good people, it is Mimo here, and I hope all is well because I've had a bloody good morning and it's been pretty well for me, and I'm pretty excited to make this video. I was in my supply depot buying up a few things, as you can see, some raid cans and also an extreme sale on a multi-round shotgun, which of course I'm going to buy because I'm going to disassemble that in my armory and hopefully get something decent, which when you got as many supply points as me, that's always a smart option to go when a 4-star comes up. Just hopefully might get you a duct tape or polishing kit to help you out later on when upgrading your weapons. But basically I was just over here buying some stuff and I was like, you know what, I might as well switch on over to my survival road one and check it out, and voila! The big man himself was on extreme sale. Now I was really excited for this because I've already got the survival road Jesus, which before the limited edition Jesus come out from the World at War, he was on the top of my to get list when it comes to the survival road epics, but he actually, because this World at War limited edition revived Jesus come out, he become a bit redundant, the survival road Jesus. So definitely Zeke has now taken his spot on my biggest want and my favourite survival road character. At the time the other Jesus was just because I need reviver, but World at War sort of smashed him out the park with that revived Jesus and led me on to this guy. So I was always wanting both of the epics from Survival Road either way before that even happened, the World at War event. And I was really wanting this Ezekiel. Depending on which way you went, I think I made a video comparing both Jesus and Ezekiel. Like I said, depending on your roster, your preferences to which one you wanted first was different. So I wanted Jesus first, but in the end, I actually now prefer this Ezekiel, like I said, because of the World at War and that other Jesus that come in. So when I found him on Extreme Sale, I was like, I didn't even get that good of a sale on Jesus, so I was pretty excited, and I will talk about the reasons why. But Ezekiel is one of these characters in Survival Road that can really change up your game. Now, I know a lot of people got excited about him at first, and I wasn't so much because I didn't really particularly need him for my roster. I needed more the ranged Jesus and things like that. But how times can change, and I guess my big game-changing moment actually fell down to when Scopely started messing around with the distribution of AP from these AP boosting weapons and things like this, which, like many out there, I actually lost my first turn rush team because of it, and so I was sort of having to fumble my way through trying to get it back. Now essentially it was always meant to be random distribution of this AP, but all of it fell onto the last play, which allowed us to set up these teams and these first turn rush teams and just slaughterhouse people's defense teams. But now, essentially, I will say it's changed slightly, because though it now is more random, the distribution of the AP, it actually still, the majority of it still falls onto the last player. So I'm like a few points off having my first turn rush team. Which, why am I talking about this? The reason is, this is why Ezekiel become so important for me to have and such a high value target for me to have in the survival road, and it was because of his leader skills. All melee teammates get a huge bonus to AP when attacking. That means I get my first turn rush team back, and those things are bloody deadly. Everyone needs a first turn rush team. You will slaughterhouse pretty much anything with those things, so that's why I really needed it. He also has a very nice adrenaline rush, 45 AP, thumbs up. He also buffers your team with 60% attack and 60% defense for 4 turns. That's a whole lot of turns to be having that nice buffer in there. And he also does a bit of heal, 25% over the 2 turns. So he's a slight variation on the original medium bonus to drop rates Ezekiel. He sort of loses 20% on the attack but gains 20% on the defense. And he's a pretty nice adrenaline rush there. It's going to tank your team up a lot. But let's move on to buying him. 153,300 survival road markers. That is a bloody bargain. I'm going for that. Every day I will go for that. So we'll go ahead and get him. There we are. Epic Survival Road Ezekiel. He will go alongside my Epic Survival Road Jesus. So I've got them both now. Now when it comes down to the multi-tool knives, I actually have 3 of them spare, I think. And I've only got Survival Road Jesus on tier 1. And the reason being was I realised that Ezekiel was going to be more value for me to be upgraded. So I've saved the multi-tool knives for him. But I will eventually get them all to tier 4. Only via the multi-tool knives on super and extreme sales, so I have to wait the time, but I will definitely tier Ezekiel up before Jesus. But as always, thanks for watching.